Not bad, not bad, not bad. I think I could get used to that. I don't know about y'all, but I definitely could get used to it. What is good, ladies and gentlemen? Episode 53. Yeah, boys, we back. The Chris Logic Podcast. It's your boys as always. Your boy Frost Mitchell got my co-pilot with me,
Yes, sir.
fresh off of his road trip.
Hey, another day at the business office. You feel me? Hope y'all was tapped in Tuesday. It's another
Ah,
day at the office, punching the clock. You feel me? You feel me?
mm,
You know, running this trap and take over his trap. That's all we do. That's
not
all
the
we do. We walk into his trap, take over
uh
his trap.
that
Hey
that
man, hey man.
is
I heard all I need to hear from a few of his own guys, man. I got one to admit that, hey, I can see outside of a giant.
mm,
I'm gonna let that rest because we got a whole segment about it. Hey, your boy held his own as expected. But hey, hey, but we back, episode 53. People, we are back live in full effect, and hey, we got a good one in store for you guys. Talk some, of course, Final Four is here. My Michigan boys is still in it. We still in it because we the big dogs. You feel me? So hey, I say we jump right into it, Frost.
we are
Get
going
in
to
with the
jump
bump.
right into it, man. This is little joint, this little warning joint is like really annoying me right now, but we gonna work through it. We gonna figure it out. I might be taking a quick little brizache as we're working through it, but we gonna get through it. You know what I'm saying? But as my man said, a lot to unpack, especially fresh off of the road trip. But your boys are in the building. Episode 53. We got some Final Four talk with some pressure moments and first time collabs, and a special segment coming up on the back end here. And Zay, I'm gonna let you kind of share how you think things went on your first experience while I figure this piece out right here with this warning sign that's up, man. But dog, share with the people, man. You know, we just came off of the first joint collaboration with Sneaky G, man, and the Make It Count podcast, man. But this was really, I ain't gonna lie, I thought I was gonna be a little bit more involved, but I'm not mad at it because this was really your brainchild as far as you sparking the debate and getting it going, man.
Yeah,
But share with the people your thoughts on how you think that all went.
I thought it went beautifully. Like first off, foremost, I'm gonna give a shout out to Sneaky G for inviting us on and having us on in the first place. So he didn't have to. It was a good platform to be on, a great platform actually, not just a good one, a great one. Uh, had fun. So I appreciate the invite. I'd be willing to do it anytime. Hopefully he'll return the favor. Come on here one time for the one time. But Tuesday, if you were not there, was a great show. Great debate. Whether or not Eli Manning himself is or is not a Hall of Famer. Of course, I stand on the side of him not being a Hall of Famer, even though that's how I feel. I know one day he will eventually get in. But I have fun, man. And me being the sports enthusiast that I am, in the words of Kirk Cousins, man, we walk into your trap and we take over your trap. So, and that's what we did, man. That's what I did, and I'm proud of it. I stood on my own and went one on one with Sneaky for about 25, 30 minutes to start the show
Yeah,
off.
no doubt.
Um, had him backtracking on some of his words a little bit, but it was a good time, man. It was good. Like I said, we always said, like as you said, we invite collaborators and we invite you to invite us to be on your piece of work and just expand our audience. And I think that's what we did today. And I think I held my own and put on for the Crystal Logic podcast. And hey, I'm excited for the next one, man. I hope our residents Giants fan is also in the building. I ain't seen him comment yet. And Sir
Not yet.
Pazio,
He
but
is currently
but
getting his Gulag game done against Sir Rutherford, so he gonna be joining us a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but he was tapped in, and even though I felt like he was against me, he's against me.
He was among
But I
his
felt,
brethren. I mean, what you expect,
hey,
bro?
hey, 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 hey. I'm his brother too. You know what I
Ah,
mean? You
there he
know,
is. There he is.
not saying, but like, I get it. He a Giants fan. You got to stand with your Giants, man. Like as he say, even though it's a falsehood, you can't spell elite without Eli. Fuck out of here with all that. Like you can, because they ain't talking about Manning. All right, maybe the book of Eli. You might be right. Maybe
Oh,
the book, but hey,
ah,
not
shit.
Eli,
We starting off
not
on
Manning.
nonsense already.
But like I fuck with it. But it was a good episode, man. Like I want more like that, and I hope we have some great things in store for you guys in the future. I think that was just a little taste of what we can do and what we are eventually going to bring to this platform, especially with some things we got coming up down the line. But for us, I do want to ask you, what do you what was your takeaways from Tuesday night? I know you mentioned that you thought you was gonna have a bigger role. Granted, I didn't know what we were walking into. I
Right,
didn't know it was
right.
gonna be like a full. Like I seen that he does his panel,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't know right until before he was like, "Hey, when we come on, we gonna have this.
Yeah,
It's gonna be us too." I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm cool with that."
yeah,
But it did open my eyes to some things, and I want to see what your takeaways were from it,
yeah.
and go from there.
Nah, no doubt, man. I mean, with the whole piece of that was what I mainly took away from this experience. It was definitely unique to see somebody else like going through it, like with the whole production piece of it, and see like exactly how that whole piece looks from like start to finish. Like I was just blown away, bro. Like it really made me feel like I was just kind of in a situation where like I gotta get ready to step my damn game up. Like it when I say like the passion's obviously been there because this is what we do and this is our thing, man. But like when I say, bro, like when I say it was like the wake up call, like okay, we've been doing it, and we in at least in my estimation. I mean, I know it ain't been picture perfect. We've had moments, but in my estimation, we're doing good. But there's more levels that we can reach if we commit more time to it. So for
For
me, it was
sure.
it was a
Yes.
big light bulb. Like yo, I gotta get ready to like get on my grizzly. I almost feel like when I felt like I'm kind of doing like 60% of full capacity after seeing all that. Now I'm like, yo, we been 25 percenters, man. It's time to really kick this up, man. There's more, and like with us, like in the pre lab here today, man, just going over new shit. Like we now I can say it with the utmost confidence. We got some heat coming. Y'all kind of seen like a taste of what that's gonna look like at the opening of this joint, man. Like we coming, bro. Just we
Pause.
you know. Well, as Coach Promise said, we coming, but pause. Coach
Nah,
Prime.
like it caught me off guard, like with him opening up, like with the ads, the sponsor ads, and
Yeah, man.
like it was a whole. I was like, oh, this was like of a real fucking production. This is
Mm,
fire. So like, it didn't give me like goosebumps. It didn't shell shock me, but it was just like, we got some work to do, and
mm-hmm.
it's time to evolve because I think I think we got the gift to, and I think we got the gift, and I think we got the content to take it to the next level. But yeah, we just got to do it now. Like we seen it, we've been
Right.
exposed to a little bit. And let's see, he said it was hella entertaining, brother. Both sides were making some valid points. Bias aside, burn screen.
I
You were
got you.
definitely saying things that opened my eyes a bit, but Eli will, yeah. So he'll be in the
Let's
Hall
clear
of
that
Good.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he
let's
will
clear
be.
that up.
If it was a Hall of Good, I wouldn't even be arguing with it.
Oh
But it's the Hall of Fame. Like
man.
he's eventually gonna get in.
Uh-huh.
I just don't feel outside of the 8 game stretch that he's a Hall of Famer, and I kind of knew in the pre in the pre-production talks. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, I got this in the bag when Buddy was like, it wasn't Sneaky G, but it was his man. And he was like, yeah, I only judge Eli off of 8 games. Like, Buddy, if that's all you judging off of, one, I can't argue against the 8 games,
Mm-hmm.
but Buddy, that's all you judging it off of, and you excluding everything else. Oh, this is a body bag. They might as well call the ambulance. Call the ambulance because
Go to
it's gonna
ambulance,
be a
tell them to pick up
massacre.
your people.
So, but like nah, like that debate setting, I messed with it, and I wouldn't mind eventually getting panels on here and debating with people. So something like that's coming down the line, man. Like we like I said, we tapping into a new lane. We got some stuff coming your way, and I'm gonna say this. You know, I ain't saying today, but pause. You always talking about like tag me in, tag.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
better you
It's
better
it.
be
Hey,
ready. You
hey.
better be ready. So
Let's just say the backstage at the Chris Logic podcast is about to be on a whole different level, brother. It's about to get real, bro. Backstage, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, like he
Like,
definitely not a top 100 player of all time, Bill. He definitely not.
uh,
I think that's safe to say. I can say that now, and people gonna be like,
oh
"Oh, he
yeah,
top 10 in pass." Yeah, but there's also like 10, 15 receivers I put ahead of him. There's about 10, 15 running backs. It's
but
about 20 DBs.
you know what, bro? They lucky I wasn't featured more on that joint because I was about to call him Mister 11 because there was a lot of 11th place slots where
But
he was at, and it
that
wasn't
was
even
my
great like
point.
statistics.
Hey, bro, when the dude got to be like, hey, he had the most comebacks, and he got more comeback wins than Joe Montana. And I'm like, bro, that just means that Joe was ahead more. Like, so
Mind you,
Joe wasn't in a position
not only
to
just
have to come
ahead
back.
more, but still had 31 comebacks, even with being ahead more often. That should tell you something, bro. Like it's insane. Like it's just much more consistent. My man said, oh, hold on. Okay, he said, hold on, Ethernet cord. Oh, okay, I got you.
You know,
A
she
little bit minor
phasing in and
technical
out,
difficulties.
little buffer.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
good?
too, and you too, Mister. I ain't gonna call you by your name, but hey, I got something for you too. You know,
Oh,
Mister Ivy, Ivy, your centerpiece. Ivy at home, just like you and me.
Jaden Ivey, bro. Like the timing of
Yo,
it, but
just
we
like
are going to get into that because, bro, money don't you disappear, bro. Don't order no DoorDash. Don't all of a sudden get diarrhea and get stuck in the bathroom, bro. I need you to stick around for segment 3, my boy. Like, cause you know we got to talk about your man's in them to say the
yeah,
least. Your
for
man's
sure,
in them.
for sure. Get your man in. He needs some milk. Yeah,
He needs some milk and a prayer, cause just bruh, like he.
hey
He said,
man,
I'm trying to
told
figure
you
this
about him.
PC. Ah,
Told you about him. You didn't want to listen to me.
mm-mm.
Sometimes the boy is right, man. Sometimes the
Mm-hmm.
boy is right. And this time on Ivy, I was right.
No doubt.
I was right.
So we got to spin the block. Obviously y'all had a pretty spirited debate. You know what I mean. He had his moments. Um, for those that tune, in, I really want y'all to like be honest, man, and like, did we hold it down for that being like our first road trip? It kind of stepping into a new platform that neither one of us was like prepared for. Didn't know how it was gonna be. Like Zay said, it was just a lot of new stuff, and and it was good for growth and exposure. But how do y'all think we performed? I want definitely want everybody to chime in. You know what I'm saying? So you know, he said I can
Yeah,
hop in on the
honest
pod for segment three
feedback.
because I gotta get. Oh, okay, I got you. We will make sure the link is open, my boy. You just let us know when. So I got you. That's crazy, bro. I mean, hey, you always got YouTube. I mean, can't discount YouTube, So, um, but man, like it was. I was impressed with the readiness of both of y'all. Like, just be kind of looking at it as a neutral party, in that because again, that was really between you and Sneaky in general as far as like that particular debate went. But I got to give you your credit, brother, because you was prepared. You was not only were you prepared to get your points across, you was prepared for any bullshit counter punches that came with that. Because there was a
Oh,
couple of stretch facts that was thrown out there, and I was just like, ugh. It was like like it was just a lot of.
I'm a counter puncher, baby. Like that's
It
like
was
it's
a
like
lot of counter
just like the thing
punches
is like
thrown away.
the thing is this though. It's two things. One, he thought he was gonna hit me with a haymaker with the Joe Namath. I was already prepared for Joe Namath. I was prepared for that one. But what he wasn't prepared for, he
Oh
wasn't prepared for
yeah.
that Jim Plunkett. He was not prepared for that shit. Like he was not
uh,
prepared for the Jim Plunkett. But
he had been off his game for a minute. That is a fact. I mean, I still think he did well, seeing that he was fairly rusty at it. I mean, like I said, I got to give there. I ain't gonna never like throw a shade because Buddy's production was just on point, bro. I was just like, we got ads, we got clips, we got loops, we got like pan. I'm like, woo wee, okay, got you,
yeah,
got it.
you know what I came to do. You know what I came to do. Doing it in high
Yeah,
school, arguing niggas about Cove in the student union at UT. Hey, I've been doing this, man. I've been doing this.
you
Sports
sound
is
like
sports is a
To
weird
after
passion.
you sound like To after he beat old boys on that track, man. Like well into like what I'm saying. Like, come on now, I do this shit.
Uh,
Bye
hey, the
bye,
sports
bye
talk is
bye.
what I do. It's what I do. Like he know it.
Oh man, it was.
But Bell can talk that shit too. He gonna be on a pod here soon, coming soon with a special episode for y'all.
No doubt.
He already committed. He just got to lock down the date, but
Hmm.
it's gonna be soon. But yeah,
No doubt. Nah, and I agree. Dash was definitely dope too, man. Dash showed a heck of a lot of respect, man. I love the fact that, he one of those types that never meets a stranger. Was definitely easily to like engage, no shade. Or it was like enough shade, but it was like enough to like keep it funny and engaging. You know what I'm saying? You could tell these cats wasn't like this wasn't their first time at the rodeo, man. It felt like I felt like I walked into like somebody else's barbershop and like, you know what I'm saying? It was good quality conversation in
yeah, cause
general.
like I respected Dash, cause like he was one of the ones I heard. I was like I heard what I needed to hear, bro. Bro,
Hmm.
did he wipe your feet before walking in your house? Yeah, cause he knew what I came in and did. He knew what it was, and
Muddy
then he flipped. It
waters.
was like, hey, I'm biased though, like so I
Hmm.
respect it. And then the other dude flat out like, as a non-John fan, I see
This.
it. I see it. Like yeah,
Oh.
bro. Like I knew he wasn't gonna be able to change his mama mind. Like you gonna have to come like crazy prepared on the next level, almost like a sickening type level. And that's
Hmm.
how I approach sports. Like I think my infatuation with sports is it's a one of a kind, and it's not even like in a negative kind of way. Like I don't even know if your level is like at my level. Like mine's is like obsessionally like type weird. Like
Oh yeah.
honestly, like how you like, for instance, you do more like the actual entertainment side, like watching sitcom. Nah, like if I got a sport on 24/7, I'm good. I ain't never got to watch a show,
Oh
ever,
yeah. I'm with that too.
ever,
No doubt.
ever.
No doubt.
So it's mine's is like kind of in a weird place, and a lot of things I don't even watch like first taking shit no more. Like so, all my takes is real, authentic. Like it's me. Like so, I feel like they be tapping into my phone sometimes with some of they takes when I do hear it. So
Hey, JB say walked into that man's barbershop, start cutting his customers' heads. Nah,
my customers
basically,
now.
hey, he basically called Buddy on the way. He's like, hey, hold up real quick, man. check that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, gotta clean that up real quick.
Let me
What
get
was
you real
cleaning up
quick.
fades and tapers real quick? Like that shit was crazy,
Let me clean that up for you real quick. So
man.
it was a good time, and it also opened my eyes to a lot. So Sneaky is a top tier as far as professionalism. Like me and him even rap like a couple hours before the show for about 20 to 25 minutes, and he was like, "Yo, like I ain't gonna lie, like I know that we go do this debate, but he's like, I just want to be honest with y'all. Like I love y'all's content, and y'all got fire content, and I see that y'all new, and that's the reason I really invited y'all on because I like the content and I want to help y'all get pushed to the forefront. He was like, it's a cutthroat world, it's a cutthroat business. And then, like I said, we rapped for like 20 minutes and he was just giving me ways to try and get involved with other organizations and further push out the platform and just expand. So, nah, it's top tier guy. I definitely want to go back. The one thing I didn't like is one thing I didn't like, bro.
I already know where you're going. Go
It's
ahead.
one thing I didn't like. What the Let's
The
Go
tradition
Giants
that
shit.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm
like bro, I
like,
ain't a Giants fan, bro. Like,
you saw sold the shit out of that. I say go.
yep,
Nah, bro.
yeah,
As a
like
49ers fan, nah, there's some bitter history between us and Big Blue for sure. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, like I ain't got no bitter history against them, but like I ain't a Giants fan. Like that's like me having everybody come on like, hey, bro, you gotta say go blue. Like that don't even make sense, bro.
Like
Like,
I don't give a damn whose podcast are going on. I'm not saying that shit.
like
Just so we clear.
Like just like I ain't going on the pocket like go Bucks. No, nigga, no.
Nah,
That's not me.
nah,
Like,
man.
but
I gotta lose one hell of a bet, and even then, you gonna have to drag my ass to the finish line, kicking and screaming before I let that shit
if it's
fly.
a bet, like
Yeah,
I'll pay up on the bet. Like if we had a bet, oh whoever lose got to wear paraphernalia of another team. Like this so be it. But that's a bet. I ain't doing it just to be on the pod. Like
right.
yeah, we talking Michigan though. We ain't talking about the Giants. So when I said Big Blue, it's the real Big Blue. All time winningest program in football history. That's who. But
Oh, here we go. Definitely gonna have some more Michigan talk to come up here in a little bit for
for
sure.
sure.
It was I won't even say corny. I mean, because again, we in a house. You know what I'm saying? They got they
When in
rules. They
Rome, you
joints
do as
just
the
like
Romans do.
yep. You know that's how that goes. And even like when they come over here, man, they gonna have to adhere and be tapped in and be ready to rock and roll. Like I said, I got some things to go over now and get ready to tighten up on. And add some more flavor to it. But I just love the fact we was just ready for it all, man. Like wasn't no stalls, wasn't no stammers, no stutters, man. We was there, man. Crisp jabs, crisp hooks. You know what I'm saying? Feet work, not getting them on the ropes and all that. It was live, bro. It was live, and it got spicy real quick, man. That's what I love about it. Like it got authentic and it got real spicy real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, like I wouldn't. I ain't expect the clip to be played. Like I ain't expect none of that. I was like, oh, that's how we. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I was like,
Oh,
ooh, oh, he
you
brought
threw up the lob. Like
he brought the receipts.
like
He brought the
oh,
paper trail.
but he brought it like I was gonna back down from it. That's why I said it calm collected. How do you feel? How you feel? The nigga's mid, bro. Like cool, calm. He's mid. He's average.
He said it's the Hall of Mid. Yeah, man. But nah, just so we clear, bro. Like my official says, I know you kind of like been dominating the spotlight with your take, man. I am still of the belief that I can entertain an argument either way. I'm probably more like leaning towards not elite. Um, nah,
Oh
bro.
no,
'Cause like I said, he's
he
Mr.
get in the Hall
11,
of
bro.
Fame. He get in the Hall of Fame. He
He will
going
get it eventually.
eventually. He goes to the Hall of Fame. I just talent for talent. I just don't. I can name other talent.
There's
Oh,
just
another.
too many holes in the resume, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? For him to be like top, like we can't even say first ballot anymore because again we got the whole Belichick shit that just kind of put a taint on that. But
there's no such thing as a first ballot anymore. But
you know, But I'll probably maybe shoot that's like a tag, like maybe like prime ballot. You know what I'm saying? Like I just yeah, he's gonna get in eventually. There's enough weight to get him in, but there's just a lot. There's a lot of evidence to keep him at bay for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they're gonna give him the Ocho Cinco treatment necessarily, but
Nah,
you know,
like because if Ocho would have got a ring or two, he'd be in.
mm-hmm,
And my point was when I even told him like you can't just be somebody on a roster and win a ring,
mm-hmm,
because if it was that case, Shady would be a first ballot off of his stats. Then with the two rings he got
mm-hmm.
riding the coat of Brady and Mahomes, didn't even really play, but he was on the roster, he was on the team. There ain't nobody counting them two
Man,
fucking rings for Shady,
hell
bro.
no, bro, hell no.
Like, so it is what it is. But hey, it was a good time. Definitely would go back. It's all respect and love for Sneaky G and what he got going on over there. Great time. So yeah, I'm definitely willing to be down on it. Hopefully, we have some clips coming for you soon. I did reach out to him for some clips. He hasn't got back to me yet, but yeah, hopefully that be coming soon.
No doubt about it. And just so y'all can see, I know I got it one of these joints, man. If you see it right there in the fine print, man, it's called the Make It Count podcast, featured Sneaky G, man. Big time giant super fan, bro. Much love and respect, man, for having giving us the opportunity to come on this platform, collab and vibe, and have the barbershop talk, man. Have the heated debates, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. It's gonna definitely go a long way with helping us out in the long run. And hey, the challenge is there, man. If you want to step on over here to the what I'm saying? Step in here into the arena. We welcome it, man. We will have some and thanks to that collaboration, we will have some upgrades, coming along with that as well. So, nonetheless, man, it's gonna definitely be a lot more of that to come, and for sure, I'm definitely excited about it. We're gonna go ahead and get into segment two here because obviously we are now in April, which usually coincides with a lot of things, but usually that means that the March Madness tournament, men's, women's, is all winding down, and of course, we are at that point of Final Four weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We got some pretty strong matchups here. Obviously, you got Blue over there, Michigan going up against Arizona, and on the other side of the bracket, you got UConn going against Illinois. Some of these people we kind of knew was going to be here, but others, didn't quite. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people had Illinois getting here. So people probably wrote off UConn. Probably wrote off UConn prior to last weekend's major upset. But, and
I wouldn't even call
obviously,
that a major upset because they had two, but it was an upset because of the
it,
fashion. They was down 19,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
and
Yeah, it gets the
and
number one overall seed.
and some other information came out that made that loss even fucking worse. And I'm like, because everybody like it's the coaching. Like
No, 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 no,
he went
no,
over
no.
that, and this video proof that came out a
Don't do
month
that,
before
bro.
it happened, bro.
Don't do that, Paz.
It came out
Don't do that,
like
bro. And thank you, JB. And that put some respect on that man's name right there. My boy Hurley, gotta put some respect on it. Multiple chips since he's been there. Dude's been dominating and cooking with gas. You gotta put some respect on his name, bro. That dude's an elite coach right now. Might be the golden standard right now.
I think I think that's gonna be the championship though. I think it's gonna be UConn and Michigan. Uh, like flat out. Like I don't know if I'm jumping ahead, but that's what I think. Like because I know Arizona a well balanced breakfast over there, as we like to say. But if they a well balanced breakfast, we the 7 course meal. Like so, like because everybody like oh they got the 7 footer, so do we, so do we. That can
Yeah.
match that. We got
Yeah.
two of them, and then we got the Big Ten Player of the Year, potential National Player of the Year. I wouldn't call him National Player of the Year, but he a major piece. But Yaxel is one of them ones on the college level. You know my rule about seniors. You know my
You
rule about
gotta.
seniors. Like NBA guys, not so much, but on the college, you can do your thing.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
and the way the scariest part about it is they hitting that stride like they were during those tournaments early in the year, going against top talent and not winning, but complete belt to ass. Like the way they belt to ass Tennessee, like I knew we was gonna win, but I didn't expect that. Like that was a complete
Yeah.
ass whooping
Frauds is in
from
one. Ew.
from start to finish. That was a complete ass whooping that Michigan put on Tennessee. Like,
Big facts.
yeah, like the head bump with the ref and
that
Hurley
shit
was crazy.
That
Like,
shit was crazy, bro.
yeah.
Nah, definitely love that fashion out of Bucko. But nah, back to it though, man. With your boys,
Yeah, but like
we can
that's
go
where
ahead
they
and,
were. Like you remember in those tournaments, they had like I think 3 straight 40, like 30 plus wins versus top teams, and I'm like, if they getting back to that mode, they a hard fucking team to beat, bro. Like if Arizona, like I do think the 2 best teams are meeting up in the Final Four. I do think Arizona and like I wish they was on the opposite sides of the bracket, like because I think Arizona could beat Duke because of the big, but I think honestly, all 3 of them, you know, they can beat each other. Like, but I wanted Duke because I wanted that rematch. I wanted that back in blood. I wanted that back in blood because we shouldn't have lost to them earlier in the year. Like, I wanted that back in blood. But like, if we would have met them early in the season,
yeah, big facts,
we would have
JB.
whooped their ass. But like, I wanted that back in blood, like crazy, on the national stage. So you know, we just gotta take whoever, bro. So
Hey man, you know,
and Arizona, I'm expecting at least a 10-point victory from Arizona too. Like I think we go continue to belt the ass moving that we on. I think Dusty May's on a mission to prove that he's the best coach in basketball. I know we just said about Hurley, but Dusty May is a hell of a coach, and he on a mission. And this
hold on,
team is
bro.
special.
Hold on.
I said what I said.
On, man.
I ain't stutter.
Hey,
I
hold
said
on,
what I
man.
said.
Look
I said
here.
what I said,
Look.
motherfucker. I ain't stutter.
Hang on. Hey,
We on a mission.
Hold
We on
on
a
here,
mission.
Bucko.
We on a mission.
Hold
We on
on
a
here,
mission.
Bucko.
We
Hey,
on a
just
mission.
put some respect on Arizona's
Oh,
name.
it's not
real
about
quick,
disrespecting
man.
Arizona. It's not about
10-point
disrespecting
victory
Arizona.
is wild, bro.
Nah,
That's
nah.
crazy.
Hey, they see that 30-point victory versus Tennessee was crazy.
Come on, man.
Hey,
The Tennessee
man.
is a fraudulent
Hey,
school
man.
period in
Hey,
any
man.
sport. Come
Hey,
on,
man.
man.
So, hey, man, what has Arizona done the last 15 years?
I hear you, but this is a special group that they got there, brother.
Hey, and we
This is
special.
a special
That's what I'm
group.
telling you. We special. Like most teams got one guy that can go get it. We got six. We got 6 that can go get it.
They got 8
And
guys that can
on
start for most teams in the country, though, brother.
any given night, any one of the 6 for us can go off. Like we special, and you know,
Out my way.
hey, bro, I'm expecting belt to ass versus Arizona. Like I'm expecting because the center that they got, he cool, but he just bigger than everybody else he gonna play. Now he got to show his skill set. I don't think his skill set is like that. I don't. 7'2" is a skill set in itself, and that's what he got. But he going against the 7'1", 7'2" dudes himself, who I think is more skilled than him because he actually can handle the rock. So we go see, man. Saturday we go see.
We are definitely going to see, brother, because it's gonna be a special thing that we're gonna see in good old Indianapolis, man. But I don't know, man. That's just gonna be interesting to see how that all shakes down. Be sure to check that out, man. Zay's officially going with Michigan by 10.
I-10 by 10, baby.
I hear you.
We on the
I-10
way
by
to Indy.
10.
We on the way to Indy. Our third home.
I hear you.
We comfy in Indy.
I hear you. But respectfully,
Hey,
I gotta disagree, brother. I gotta go
that's
with
the only reason that's coming from.
Not at all. Not at all, man.
This ain't coming from no basketball knowledge spot.
It's coming
It's
from
cool,
a
though.
basketball knowledge
Nah,
spot,
it's
brother.
not.
It's coming from a basketball knowledge spot, brother.
Who better than Yaxel?
We ain't talking. It's a team sport, brother, and I'm
Who
just
better
trying
than
to
Jackson?
tell you from top to bottom, bro. This
They
is
not better.
tough. This is
They
a
good.
tough
They are
roster,
good.
brother.
They are good.
This is a tough roster, my guy. They've whooped on a couple of teams here that was getting lauded, was even getting picked to go deep, and packed them the fuck up, bro. Like regular season, conference tournament, and the whole nine, man. I'm just saying. It's y'all might win, and I'm not saying that it's gonna like the Arizona's gonna like blow them out. I think it's gonna be a close game. It's going to be a close game. It's definitely going to come down to pressure. Um, it's going to be a phone booth fight. I can tell you that right now. Ain't nobody running out of this joint with no 15, 20-point victory. You know what I'm saying? But just, bro, like they have been doing their damn thing on their end too, brother. You got to go back and look. They've been doing their thing. They've been doing their thing too, man. They made mincemeat out of some tough teams. They packed up some guys that was like, you know what I mean? They packed up Arkansas. They packed up Purdue, bro. I'm just saying their resume is pretty strong, bro.
Hey, we packed up strong, we pack up Purdue too.
Yeah, that's fine. They also packed up Houston, was the number 2 seed as well, man. I'm just saying, bro. Arizona's tough, bro. But I'll tell you what, though. What I will say is, if Michigan does come out of that game, I'm liking them very much in the national championship, especially if it's against Illinois again. I'm definitely writing Illinois off because I don't know how the hell Illinois is like cooking with gas, but this is the time of year where you want to get hot and make a deep run. But if Michigan gets there and somehow the Illini finds a way to beat UConn, I definitely like Michigan in that matchup. But I am anticipating that UConn's going to handle their business against Illinois because they're going to be riding high, taking off a number 1 overall seed, and especially after a 19-point comeback in that game on top of that, like, it's, I know y'all trying to say that the national championship is Arizona, Michigan, man, but we got to put some more respect on UConn's name, bro. Like, again, you're talking Danny Hurley here, bro. Several national championships, man. Been in the mix for the past like 5 years counting, bro. Like that, you seen the fire. JB already referenced it, man. Buddy gets his troops inspired, man. In the moment of truth, man. Like, there is no tomorrow, man. That's the guy I need to get me inspired, man. To be ready to run through a brick wall or force a turnover. You know what I'm saying? And have guys having the confidence to step up and hit one from the damn half court logo after going 0 for 8 previously in the game of this tournament, bro. Like, it's theirs to lose. However, the path to that to cutting down the nets is not going to be easy over these next 2 games. Either way,
you want to know what's even crazier though?
Talk to me.
If I'm not mistaken, Vegas got Illinois' favorite,
which is insane to me, but that's insane. Vegas has got them favored.
Yeah, by the 2.5-point favorites over UConn, bro. UConn the dog coming in versus a 3 seed. UConn the dog. So my money is on UConn. I take them. I take. Like I said, I got them in the championship. I got them coming out that side. But
I got you.
Yeah, like,
one of my brackets I actually had them going all the way, but
like, yeah, and they got Michigan as a 1.5-point favorite versus Arizona.
It's gonna be, as I said, that 10 points is crazy, bro.
Vegas get it wrong, man. Vegas had Michigan as 6.5-point favorites over Tennessee.
Come on, man. Vegas
6.5
Vegas don't always get it right.
They don't always get it right, and they can easily be wrong with this one. Just saying, man. Just saying.
It's gonna be interesting to say the least, but
actually, I kind of know why. Actually, I'm not surprised by Illinois. Like, Illinois got a squad.
They do.
Like, and yeah, like they got some luck with because they was in the same bracket as Houston, right? Houston got packed up. So
don't remind me. Please don't remind me.
It's just something about Sampson, bro. Like, he a great coach. Great coach. But this is just like he can never get over that hump.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what it is. Like he don't have some dogs. Even when he was at Oklahoma, like he just can never get over the hump. Like, and I don't know what it is. Like, he a hell of a coach, but
yeah, you're absolutely right though, bro. Like he can get you there, but he can't get you through that final door, man. And I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know if it's like inspiration, man, composure, like something always happens, or either that or he just runs into the hottest damn team at the worst moment possible, bro. Like, I'm still tripping off of that joint from last year with Florida, bro. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like,
Because they got to the that was
the
in
natty.
the championship.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had them winning.
Uh-huh. I had to win in it, and which is another reason why I can't. I already don't like the Gators to begin with, but that didn't help the case either. You know.
Yeah, but I don't know what it is because he a hell of a coach. Like
Mm-hmm.
he brought the Houston program back when people thought it was dead.
Oh yeah.
Like he brought it back to like the heyday with Clyde
I
and,
slam a
and
jammer.
Dean and,
Yep.
like it's like that. And
I slam a jammer. He's got
yeah,
them back to being a perennial power. I mean, there's no disputing that, man. But it's something. I don't know, bro. Like it's something. It's something, and it might. And again, we might have seen it like what we saw last week with that UConn Duke game, bro. It's just in that moment of truth, like when you are down and you struggling, bro. Can you inspire your troops to like go through a brick wall, man? Go through hellfire and brimstone to come back, man, and motivator. That's like I know we be joking about like talking about college football and like how those archetypes be factored into the equation, but that's the definition of motivator right there, man. Get your team ready to like go through hellfire and brimstone to come back in the moment of truth. And I just don't think Kelvin Sampson's got that as a head coach, man. That's like the one link that I think that's missing. Like he got the X's and O's down, can get like offense, defense, but like it's that extra piece, man. That extra composure, fight. You know what I'm saying? Like some just I don't know, bro. But I don't know. But all I know is we about to witness a very good football weekend here. Not football, but basketball weekend. It's crazy. I said that. But speaking of that, man, we are going to do one final check on bracket status, man. Where are your brackets currently standing at? Any intact or officially busted?
oh my Michigan is still intact, baby.
Okay.
You know, my other one I had Duke, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, so that's done. But my main bracket was Michigan, and
Got you.
so I'm still good in that. But I'm not good as far as Final Four go because they the only Final Four team I had. Michigan,
Damn.
like
Who else did you have?
I had Duke, Houston, and I had Arkansas pulling the upset. I had them upset.
You did say that. You did try to.
Yeah,
To,
I put my money where my mouth is on that one. Like I picked it before, like, and I thought it was gonna happen going in. Like, hey, but look, I did tell you he was gonna drop 30. He cooked.
he cooked, but unfortunately, it's a two-way
It was an L.
team game.
It was an L.
Hey, it happens to the best of them. People drop 30 and get take L's every day. B, just ask your boy the
Oh
monster.
no, my other brackets, bro. You're not gonna believe this.
Man,
You're
here
not
you
gonna
go.
believe this. You're not gonna believe this, bro. I'm about to put it up. That's my second bracket, bro. Is it backwards?
Get the fuck out of it. Yeah. Wowzers. Fucking guy.
Bro, the fact that I got all four Final Four teams right is crazy. Hey, I just won the bracket. I just won the bracket. If
You're a
Arizona win, I
genius.
win the bracket, bro. That's crazy. I picked all four. Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, and UConn. I picked all four Final Four teams in that second bracket. So my second
Insane.
bracket doing better than my first. My bad. My
Man, what in the entire? I guess, bro. I guess.
And what's funny is I had Florida losing, just not to Iowa. I had them losing to Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, I picked Houston. I picked Illinois over Houston. Yeah. That made us want me money. Boy, let me check my pool. Boy, you just inspire me. Like
bro. Okay. This is gonna be interesting to see, man. But I will say this: out of the teams that, because this is interesting, man. This might be a situation where like a guy that got bounced like out of the tournament might mess around and still possibly win like player of the tournament, man, which is insane to me. There's a lot of guys out there, but man, so far, now obviously take out the whole framework of the Final Four real fast. Is there a guy that you say definitively is the player of the tournament, even like with him being like out of the tournament? Is there a guy that you would pick for that right now? You got a
I
lot of
still think
guys.
I think Buddy from Arizona, Acuff had the best tournament.
Arkansas.
Yeah, I think he had the best because like, even in the loss he had 30. I think he had 30 in 3 games. I think he had 30 every game. Actually, no, I take it back. He didn't have 30. He had 29, I think, versus Arizona. But yeah, he did what
Still.
he was supposed to do. I've, s- he's not player of the year, and not tournament player of the year. But I still got to shout out AJ because AJ did what he was supposed to do in that first round game. 36-10. You can't ask much more from a kid. 36-10. When your bench give you nothing and you lose by 9, like you gotta give him some fucking help. Like you gotta give him
it's, not,
something.
it's
Like
not to help me, nigga.
like
Ugh.
so. But I would say he had the most complete tournament, bro. But
I got you. I got you. It's crazy that I just pulled up a joy here, and all of a sudden they got Mullins up there as like like at a term. I'm like, bro, really? I mean, I understand like he had one of the biggest shots in history, but like, come on, bro. Like,
look, I'm gonna tell you this: it's not the one of the biggest shots in history if they don't win a natty.
also true, because I
Like,
still say I don't give a damn. Nobody say my boy Chris Jenkins in 2016,
well, that won a natty.
4.7.
That won a natty.
Exactly. That's still the
Like,
biggest damn shot in tournament history.
and it's not bigger than Suggs shot.
That's up there. Yeah, because Suggs hit another one. You right about that, buddy.
And that was to take him to the Final Four, I think, or was that to take him to the national championship? It
I
was
was
one
getting
of
to
them.
the national championship, if I remember
So
correctly. Yep.
yeah, like, and then moment we got robbed of our moment, but hey, my fellow Columbus man, Trey, Mr. Burke, that was a clean fucking block.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times, that was a clean fucking block.
I was about
And
to say,
I'll
boy.
stand on that. I'll die on that fucking hill.
Yeah.
Like we should have won that natty. And sir, you were supposed to be cemented as even though you were a 6'1" guard, the greatest block in college basketball history because you met him at the rim, avoided body contact, and they still gave you the foul. You pinned this shit against glass. Trey, Michigan legend, man.
Man, whew, because buddy, nah, that was definitely another one. Because I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was gonna reference the old.
Timeout, nah, I ain't reference timeout. Like that was boneheaded. Like that's probably the most infamous moment in basketball history. Like, cause it was in a natty, bro. In a natty, you called a timeout
In basketball
told
history?
after you were told, hey, you don't have a timeout. And like all your team was like, no, we all knew we didn't have a timeout. We all knew. I don't know where his head was. Like when that dot came out, that fucked Chris because everybody was like, nah, we went over in the huddle. We all knew we didn't have a timeout.
Oh, the Fab Four threw the one guy that refused to do it out. Oh man, they threw him underneath the bus, boy.
I don't think they threw him under the bus. I just think they just kept it
They
real.
kept it a bean though.
Like, bro, we knew. We talked about it. Like, we knew. We knew we didn't have any timeouts, bro. We knew. But that's one of the most infamous moments in college basketball history. And his shot ain't bigger than Christian Leitner's.
Oh, from Grant Hill to Christian Laettner.
Yeah, like I'm not a Duke fan either, but that because that also won a natty too.
It sure did.
So
Like,
like
for sure did.
winning a natty and winning an Elite Eight game is two different things, bro. Like so
Yeah.
because Gordon Hayward was the shot that could have been because that probably would have because that would have been Butler. That would have been Butler winning the natty versus Powerhouse. Like, hey, shout out to Gordon. That let you know how cold Gordon was.
Gordon
college,
Hayward was that dude, bro. All people remember is like him flaming out.
And he
in the
got the
pros,
back-to-back.
man,
Like Final Fours of that team. Like
Butler, bro. Butler. I ain't talking about nothing about the Catholic schools like for the Big East. We talking about Butler, bro. Like the definition of a mid-major, bro. Like Emphasis on mid. Like that's a program that historically reeks of mid because we ain't heard from him hardly since then. But
And didn't hear
buddy,
from him before.
nope.
Like
That boy Brent
somebody,
Stevens knows
somebody
that
got
man
Gordon.
is man.
Somebody got Gordon, and Gordon became that. And people was like, "Oh, it's just a 1 year thing." They answered up the next year.
That
Like
boy said, "Got the drink in me, going back to back." I learned the game from you, Wesley. You can never check me. Oh man, shoot, Gordon Hayward had himself one hell of a run there, bro. Like, put some respect on that dude's name. He was a hooper, bro. And held it down at the hot for a hot second at the pro level too before the
he was
injury.
never the
You know what
same
I'm
after
saying?
that injury, bro. After
Oh
he
no.
broke his leg open tonight, never the same.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, you want to talk about bone chilling moment, bro? Like I remember watching that live and hearing that snap on the
Because you
broadcast.
heard it. You heard it on TV. Like
Woo! Like a snap, bro. I was just like, no. Mm-mm. Yeah, bro. It's crazy, bro. I ain't never seen like people like break their legs like that, man. It seemed like until like the 2010s, bro. It seemed like that was like you start seeing that stuff left to right. Him, Paul George, Kevin Ware, man. Like, ooh. Mm-mm. Like,
where was it? Illinois? I mean, the Louisville, dude, right?
Louisville, yeah, that was probably the most gruesome out of all of it, bro.
Because it was on TV and you saw. And what made it worse was his teammate basically like fainting because it was
that
at
and the
eye
whole
level. Because
that
it
and
was
the
on the
whole
plat.
bench just clearing out, bro.
Because it was like on the raised platform, so they was at like eye level with it, and he just
Yep.
so he saw that bone poke. I was like, oh. He was just chilling, bro.
Just
Hands
chilling,
behind his
bro.
head.
Yep. I like them dudes was like jumping over each other trying to get the hell away from that whole incident, bro. Like that shit was insane, brother. So, but that's the beauty of the tournament, man. Like you never know what to expect, man. You never know whether it's gonna be a gruesome moment, man, a special moment, or a heartbreaking moment, or a tragedy, man. It's just a lot of things that can happen, man. The March Madness tournament, you know what I'm saying? So, but we are getting ready to go ahead and transition into the final segment here. Money, let us know for sure if you're gonna try to like jump in here with us. If not, man, we're gonna keep the show going as well. But you know, if it don't fire up, it's cool. You can always chime in through the chat as well too. But before we get into that particular component of it, the main thing that we are talking about here in the first segment, we're kind of still talking about sports, but just the concept in general, man. Freedom of speech, whether it still exists here in America or not, bro. Like, cause we got a lot of shining examples here of late of just where like there's a lot of selective enforcement, there's a lot of cancellation, there's a lot of privilege, there's a lot of rights. There's just a lot to unpack with this particular subject in general, man. And before I let you go at it here, man, what sparked this particular one is obviously the recent piece that we discussed as far as we kind of loosely alluded to it with now former Chicago Bulls guard Jaden Ivey, after his rant that he went on with IG, you know, with the sharp discussions talking about religion and how the NBA is celebrating Pride Month and stuff, and just 40 minutes of life changing dialogue to say the least here, man. But let me drop some facts before we go into that, because a lot of people have opinions out there, but they don't know the whole like 100% like history behind this. So uh, false narratives floating around out there about this particular subject is that they're saying that Jaden Ivey recently had been converted, or became like a very passionate Christian and born again and all that stuff. Those are all false narratives. Part of what the whole situation was with the Detroit Pistons was that there was a alarming uptick in a lot of segments post game about trying to question like media, question like people in general around about religion, about where they're at, even to the degree of like asking like reporters like, have they been fornicating before marriage? Like it was getting a little extreme with like some of the stuff that he had been not necessarily trying to push, but like I guess like question people on in general. So this is something that kind of had been building up. Now, obviously, we we know what has and has not happened as far as his career goes in Detroit. But you add on the fact that they became a contender. He was kind of falling out of favor with the franchise and the staff and stuff, and they decided to trade him to The Bulls still
for a
find
box of Cracker Jacks.
for two go to the chicken, basically.
They got
So
less than
pretty
that.
much now they definitely got pennies on the dollar. Like I mean, but that's what happens when you have a depressed asset. You know what I mean? You're not going to get full value. So, with that being said, he gets straight to the Chicago Bulls. He's already dealing with a major knee injury. We're to the point where they had shut him down pretty much for the rest of the year. During that, he's obviously going through rehab away from the team, but there had been an uptick here of late in his activity on social media with Instagram and him going on these posts and heavily pushing Christianity. And but it got to a point here the other night with the long one. That's a question where again there was some dialogue, kind of throwing shade at the NBA for celebrating Pride Month, and even to the degree of, in my humble opinion, I mean this with the utmost respect, unnecessary shade of Steph Curry and questioning his dedication to Christianity as well. It really was given like I'm throwing stones from a glass house kind of vibe here and trying to condemn and all this stuff, man. So, having said all of that, the Bulls obviously got wind of this. They dismissed him for conduct detrimental to the team. And after that, Ivy goes live again and is questioning why defining how this was conduct detrimental to the team. Mr. Ivy, sir, I'm going to take the quick lead here and I'm going to let you say your piece about it. Mr. Ivy, sir, let me speak to you directly and say it's pretty simple, my guy. When you're a part of a team, an organization, you are asking for their dollars. You're playing for performance and production, essentially, right? You are not the generator of said dollars. You have to produce in order to secure said dollars, right? You have to abide by bylaws and clauses that are built into said contract. And a good portion of that, I'm sure, just about in every professional athlete's contract is conduct that is the conduct with team compliance and stuff that deals with like questions with the media, actions outside, and the whole nine. My guy, you violated that. The fact that coaches, players, people that work within the organization, anybody's fans or whatever, have to answer questions now based off of your actions. And let's call it what it is. They were inflammatory, regardless of how you feel as far as like religion, regardless of how you feel as far as the LGBTQ community goes. Those were inflammatory comments that you made, sir. That's just all there is to it. And it creates an unnecessary spotlight on the team, whether you're in agreement or whether they should do it or not. If you have a right to disagree with whatever it is, but just know that with that and the actions that you take to act on that belief, there will be consequences. In this case, Bulls had every right to waive you at that point and say they don't want no part to do with that. I don't think there's an argument that could be made to justify that in any way, shape, or form. So to sit there and try to play coy and say conduct detrimental to the team, ask your now former teammates about the questions that they have to now ask and be deal with unnecessarily on your behalf due to your actions. So just so we clear as far as that goes, that is a like what you did is conduct detrimental to the team. That's like the clear definition of it, my guy. You got every right to do what you do, but know that there can be consequences that comes with that. That's no different than a professional athlete or even myself. Like I work for an organization. If I say something inflammatory that doesn't align with the company I work for, their views or whatnot, they got every right to do so. You know what I'm saying? Same with, my man Zay, same with anybody out there, bro. Like you have to toe the line and watch what you're doing, especially in today's world of social media, bro. Like cancel culture is a real thing, but in this case, justify cause. Zay, floor is yours, man. How do you feel specifically about that incident that unfolded with Mr. Ivy? I know you got your thoughts about how his career has gone so far, but let's focus there, and then we're gonna spin the block on his career.
Um, when you asked me a question
Yep.
and you asked, is freedom of speech a thing? Yes,
Mm-hmm.
freedom of speech is a thing. I
Mm-hmm.
can go on any platform, any social media outlet, and I can say whatever the hell I want.
Big facts.
Whatever. There will be no one to stop me. Right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. That's what freedom of speech is. You have the freedom to say what you want. Freedom of speech is a real thing. And we exercise it every single day.
Yep.
However, with your speech, may come a consequence. So, like you were saying, if you stand on one side, but your employer stands on the other aisle of that,
Mm-hmm.
yes, that is conduct that they would not deem acceptable, especially when it's deemed a form of they can deem it a form of hate speech. So what you're saying, you can say what you want and you can be this ultra super Christian all you want, but it's the same thing that us black people will say about the MAGA, right? It's the exact same
Mm-hmm.
thing, except that you're applying it to homosexuality and how the NBA is conducting themselves in that matter. So yeah, you can say what you want, but it comes consequences, and you got backlash, and honestly speaking, like your play has to deem yourself worth the headache, and it doesn't deem yourself worth the headache. Like
Mm-hmm.
if Anthony, look, perfect example. Anthony Edwards came out and said, "I am striving to be a deadbeat dad, and I don't want to be a father," and bragging about paying off the child support in advance.
Mm-hmm.
Not a peep, because his performance outweighs that. If the 13th man on the bench would have said that,
Mm-hmm. Gone.
peace. But you're not that guy, Jaden, and you never were that guy. But so, yes, your actions became conduct conduct instrumental to the team. Like you said, Frost. Now his teammates have to answer about his question, answer about his actions that he took during his lives.
Mm-hmm.
He's then also coming at the hierarchy like Steph. Like you just alienate yourself because now no one's gonna sign you. Like no one's gonna touch you now.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm a Christian, but I'm not doing what he doing. Like I'm not alienate people. I'm not. Yeah. So it's a thing. Freedom of speech is clearly a thing, but with your freedom of speech, it can come with a penalty. It can come with a price tag. And the question is, are you willing to pay for that price tag? Another example, Colin Kaepernick,
Let's talk about it.
freedom of speech,
Mm-hmm.
but it came at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
Your cost is your job. His cost was his job. Granted,
Mm-hmm.
he got a settlement. You're not getting a settlement, but it came with a settlement. But it came with a cost. He never played football again, even
Mm-hmm.
though he tried. Like
Yep.
he couldn't. I think partially was because he didn't want to, but he didn't even go play in Canada or nothing like that.
Nope.
He never played again in the NFL
Nope.
and wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes with a cost.
That's a
Another
fact.
one, Brian Flores. Your freedom of speech was to say my owner wanted me to tank games. That was your freedom of speech to let that information out.
Mm-hmm.
And you were blackballed, but he got a settlement. Granted, he's now coaching again as a coordinator, not a head coach again, but it came at a cost. It cost him his job. The question is, with that freedom of speech, are you willing to pay that penalty? Are you willing to pay that price tag? Some of them
Mm-hmm.
are, some of them are not. And I'm not gonna go as far as Nick Young. I don't know if you see what Nick Young said about him.
Uh-uh.
Nick Young's an idiot.
Uh,
Nick Young said the only way that he could save his career, he got to say he was going through a midlife crisis to come out as gay.
oh, Swaggy.
Swaggy's an idiot, but
God.
like
Was,
Swaggy's an
bro.
idiot. Swaggy's an idiot,
Oh,
but
God.
yeah. So
Oh,
like I'm not
Swag.
going that far, but yeah, it comes at a cost, and are you willing to pay that cost to stand on what I guess you believe? Is how I'll phrase it. So
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is, and now we're here talking about you. More about this than we ever did your game. Well played, sir. or
Yeah, it's
not played. How you want to take that comment?
right. Man, nah, money. I'm sending you the link through Facebook here because I know you want to get in here and chime in on this as well. So just a heads up on that. You should have that here now, my guy. So, but yeah, no, I mean, and at the end of the day, I mean, it is all about, or not all about. It's definitely a situation where, like, yes, you have freedom of speech. Everybody in this America, everybody in America as a U.S. citizen has that right. You know what I'm saying? But again, you have to watch what you're going to say, bro. I mean, especially when you're asking for somebody else's money and for somebody else to fund your lifestyle and to fund what you do and pay you for production, there's a responsibility that comes with that, bro. I'll throw out another example in regards to John Morant with the nonsense, as far as the guns and the
The
gunplay, the laser, what I'm
AKA
saying?
Little
Like,
Uzi Vert.
basically, like it comes with a situation where bro, if you asking for somebody's money, you have to watch what you do, period, bro. And the thing is with the athletes, like, yes, you got a right to do it, bro, but like, know what you're doing. Know what you're doing, bro. Like, whether you're kneeling for police brutality, whether you are casually, like in Ant Man's case, walking around campaigning about being dead, be dead, and the whole nine. Or in Jaden's case, strongly expressing his freedom of religion. It's double entendre in that case. I mean, freedom of speech, freedom of religion. You have the right to do so, my brother. But again, when you go on the offensive against other people and questioning the validity of that, and especially somebody like Steph Curry, bro, like that, I think that was like the ultimate nail in the coffin. He might have been able to survive the stuff against the community, but the Curry point, I'm like, you talking about a guy that for the most part has been scandal free, maybe facing the NBA, second generation talent, all time best shooter. Recently represented the U.S. in world in Olympic play. Carried them in a very like entertaining fashion. I mean, basically became a household name. You can't do that, my guy. Can't do it. Cannot happen, brother. Cannot happen. I can't stress that enough, bro. Like, cause, but we just have had a guest join us here, our third man of our pod, man. Brother Marcellus Dinwiddie, aka Money. Appreciate you pulling up here, my guy. But I know Jaden Ivey's your guy, man. I know you want to discuss some of this stuff, man. And obviously, I've been not quite as critical, but my co-host has been very critical of your guy. And I know you still got love for him, even though he's no longer a Detroit Piston or even a Chicago Bull at this point, man. But the floor is yours. Your thoughts on where we are at with Jaden Ivey and his career, my guy.
Um, well, glad to be back on here. Glad to be back on here. Sometimes little brother need to learn. I'll admit, he was right. I was a, I was a Jay. I wouldn't say I was a Jay Ivy stan, but I was a advocate for Jay Ivy while with the time with the Pistons because how they tried to pair him with Kate Cunningham. Didn't work out, and all of the things that has happened since he's left Detroit. Um, Honestly, like you said, the right of speech, it is you do that right, but it does come at a price. And um at the end of the day, it is acceptable. It is unacceptable. I mean, you can't go live and say some controversial things and not expect backlash. That is, I wouldn't say this is as bad, but this is up there with. Oh, hold on.
You still with us?
I'm gonna say I'm
You,
hearing.
you look, you look frozen. Let's
I check
call
my.
that boy Elsa.
Mm-mm. That's wild.
All right. You hear me?
There we
It's
go.
too
Okay.
late. It's too late.
My boy done cloned himself. We got a first here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, there we
Shadow
go.
cloned you too. There it is. So as I was saying, it's unexcusable, and I like for him to go on live or record himself. I don't know if he recorded himself or he just did this on like his IG live. Correct me if I'm wrong,
Mhm.
but for him to just go on live and say the things that he said is straight up unexcusable. It's like it's just as bad as the Shannon Sharp incident from last summer in
Which one?
the
Okay.
Michelle incident. Like
I appreciate you bringing that up, but wow, that was one hell of an
like
example, sir.
it's unexcusable. It's unexcusable. At the end of the day, it is unexcusable. But I honestly didn't actually come here to talk about Jaden Ivey. I heard whispers about all of this. I heard people were saying it was like because of the CTE and stuff like that. I'm like, how does CTE come into play about when it comes to basketball?
That's what I'm
But
talking about, bro.
it did fall on the lines of freedom of speech and what you do say, even if it's about yourself or others. So I got a question to ask both of you.
Okay,
And so Zay, I'm gonna start off with you because you big bro in this situation. You big bro. You the
big
top
brother,
dog. You the top dog.
top dog.
Let's say
Top.
you're top. You say you're the number one guy in NCAA 26. You're ranked number one, right? You're playing the tournaments. You're winning. You're dominating everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody comes out to you and ask you, "Hey, do you think you're the best person to play NCAA 26?" And you say no. Do people have a right for you to say no, that for you to say that you are not the best at playing college football 26 when you're at the top?
Trying to figure out and process the question completely. So you saying, okay, even though I'm at the top, if someone asks me if I am the best, and I say nah, I'm not, is that okay?
Yes. Is that okay for you to say that? For you to be at the
In
top
in in in
and
in the heart of being a competitor, no, it's not. Like if the record shows that I'm at the top of the leaderboards and I'm winning tournaments, and someone asks me am I the best, and I say no, that could be like you lacking confidence in the heart of being a competitor. Um, that's where I would go with that. But where is this question coming from? Like,
so over the weekend, I've been on the internet. I was watching J. Cole do his interviews with Carmelo Anthony and a couple of podcasts.
mm-hmm.
And all day today and yesterday, the whole Carmelo
Okay,
Anthony
I
I
know you
see
said
where
thing.
you're
about.
going.
Yeah, I know you said
Yeah.
about. I know you said about.
So
Yeah.
everybody on social media is flaming J. Cole for basically saying, yeah, I rap like I'm the best. I may say I'm the best on the track, but do
Mm-hmm.
I believe that I'm the best off the mic? And he said no, and everyone's clowning him for it. And I don't understand why. Like, how can you be humble and honest with yourself, saying that you're not the best when he gave great examples. Like when you got people like Black Thought, Lupe Fiasco, and guys like of that who can give him a straight 80 or a 60, and he can give them 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yeah, those guys can smoke me any day of the week.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Like,
Hmm.
it's a few reasons why in that situation. Now I understand the question better. Him, no, he can't say that. The reason why
So he can't
you
say
also
that he
no, he can't. The reason he can't say that is because you got to remember he is the one that said it feel like we started a league, and right now it's like starting the
Big
big
three.
three. Him,
Yep.
Drake. That means that you're the top three to do it, are in the game right now. And respectfully, when you are in that type of a craft
Mm-hmm.
and you are putting yourself in the upper echelon, no, I don't feel anybody that can smoke me. Nobody, like nobody. I don't like that's you trying to pay homage and be humble. Like, oh, Black Thought can give me 80. Nah, Black. If he give you 80, you go give him 80 right back because you supposed to be that nigga. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and that is what it is. Like, it's been a lot of people that been like, oh, I heard a J. Cole verse, like I heard his feature, and it made me go back in the booth. Or I heard Drake when I sent him the feature and I got it back, I had to go redo my verse. I've heard that with even with Kendrick. Like when you are one of
Mm-hmm.
them ones, no, you can't be like, nah, I ain't the best because anybody can give me 80 any given night. Jordan never had that thought process. Kobe never had that thought process. It's certain things that he said and done that, in my opinion, disqualifies him of being in that conversation of upper echelon. Like he's self-removed himself. You stepping in the battle and you stepping out. You want to do that? Fine. Just like we were talking about freedom of speech, but it's a price that comes along with that. And the price of that is you are no longer considered in that big three. You are no longer considered one of the greats, one of the ones because you lack the competitive spirit and heart of what hip hop is as well. Like it's also about competition, and you're shying away from competition at the highest level. I don't care if that's your brother, your friend, your boy. I don't care. Like the whole thing is you said the big three, and Drake stepped in. Like you the one that started that whole thing. It wasn't Drake. Drake didn't say nothing about the big three. That was all you, and he took the shot at you. He responded directly to you, so you can't be like, nah. Like respectfully, I don't have a problem with him getting clowned. Like I didn't respect I didn't respect it either. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and to me, I even go a little deeper. I feel it showed that he might actually be the worst type of friend to have. He is a
Mm-hmm.
very, very selfish individual. So, and what I mean by that is, all right, perfect. Y'all two right here, right?
Yep.
We friends, but we in a situation where we don't talk much. I mean, like we may talk once, maybe twice a year. If that,
Mm-hmm.
we may even skip a year or two with speaking to each other. But we cool. We on common ground. Like life happens, and we know what it is. But
Mm-hmm.
next thing you know, money hit me up and like, hey, I got this money play. It's gonna get us paid. And now I'm on the road with money. I'm getting money with money. And he putting money in my pocket. We on tour together. And while we on tour, Jordan shoot at both of us. But then they'll be like, I'm gonna back out because he my boy too. Even though he shot at us, I'm gonna let money. You gotta take that on your own, cuz. Like I gotta
Mm.
protect my headspace. Even though even though me and you did attract money together, and and I said the shit that he responded to, you gotta take that for me, cuz. And I'm not gonna publicly support you, even though you just put millions in my pocket, because he my boy too. Even though we ain't talked in 2 years, even though we
Mm.
talk every single day, and we've been on road together getting money. You gotta handle it on your own. Even though I started the shit, cuz. And even though the song that we got on together that I started the shit was really meant for you and was really meant for you and Frost. But Frost didn't respond to you in time, so I jumped on it and then I called him out. And he shot back at me, but nigga, that was your track. You gotta handle that. That's a whole ass friend, bro. Like he's selfish as shit for that. And people are like applauding that. It's kind of cowardly, for real. Like because I wouldn't accept that from any one of my friends. So I can't
Mm-hmm.
accept it for him either.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do it. Like, I
Whew.
know that was long winded,
No,
Nah,
no,
you
no,
good.
you're
but
good. No,
It's
you're
good
good. You're
but
dialogue
good.
though.
but that's what I took away from the interviews that I seen. Like, it was
Okay.
kind of hoish, and with the Cam, with the way he was like prolonging Cam, it's kind of scumbagish, bro.
So I didn't. I'll go ahead and go out
Like,
there. I haven't seen the Cam interview yet. I've only seen the Carmelo Anthony and the
okay,
Lost in Vegas podcast,
yep,
and that's the only two I've seen. He didn't really address it on the Lost in Vegas podcast. It was mainly the
7 p.m. in
clips.
Brooklyn and yeah,
Yeah,
the
7 p.m. in
Philly joint.
Brooklyn,
Yep.
where people were like clowning him for like saying that, yeah, I may rap like I may rap and write like say, oh, I'm the best at this, but do I walk around saying that, like, do I walk around like I'm the best? No. And I'm like, that's trying to get at with you, Zay. It's like, it's for us. Like, let's say you're the top dude in Arc Raiders, top dude. You getting everything right.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's like, you the top dude, and somebody asks you, are you the best person to ever play Arc Raiders? And you say no,
Mm-hmm.
and then like it's like all right, he said he's not the best, but like, nah, you can't play like you're the best and not say that you're the best.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I see it, and I completely understand where you're coming from, Zay. Because like, yeah, you can't be in that space and be in that competitive space and not try and compete. But I mean, it's like it's a damn do you do, damn you don't situation. Is how I see it.
Big facts.
So like you can't have your cake and eat it too. You just can't.
Nope. Nah, and that's the thing about that whole situation. I mean, like at the end of the day, Kendrick came for both of them. Like, let's just make sure we are on the same page there. With the diss track that came out right after that, like that, he came at both of them. It wasn't just like directly aimed at Drake. He came at both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially when he said, "Motherfuck the big three, it's
Three
just big
nigga,
me."
it's just big me, nigga. Bomb.
Yeah,
Like
all your dogs getting bet. Like, I mean, that was a he swung the paintbrush pretty damn wide with that liner, bro. So, and like, hey, that's a part of like the whole like thing too. Like sometimes you gonna clash with your people that you think that got you. So but
but
that's
you gotta be
crazy
ready to
though.
stand 10 toes with it. Like, and I
Mhm.
feel like he wasn't. Like to
Mhm.
me, you can't be on the fence. Like he responded before Drake did.
Mhm.
Like that's where I get the question now, but like I can't side with Cole on this. Like he really comes off to me as like the worst kind of friend, bro. Like the worst. Like a very selfish individual that will clearly look out for himself before anybody else. And some people will be like, "Oh, you need to do more of that. You know, you got to take care of yourself, mental health. Fuck that. Like, you also want to be true to the people around you that help you get it. And he didn't do that, in my opinion. So, like, I'm not saying I ain't gonna listen to his music, but as a person, I look at him a little bit different, little bit of a side. I like that was telling to me like who you are as a person.
Yeah.
And it kind of contradicts some of the things I heard that you do to make sure like you made sure people with the Dreamville got paid out off the acquisition of Dreamville and shit like that, and then you do this type of shit when Drake put money in your pocket. It's a little weird to me. That's all.
Nah, even like to his own admission, like, because I still need to finish the whole 7 p.m. in Brooklyn joint. I didn't watch the first one that you mentioned, but I did catch, when he was on Cam's podcast in general and just kind of recapping it and discussing it. Um, I mean, whether it was out of like fatigue because he's working on the fall off, and it's like it was bad timing for all that shit to pop off, and he just wasn't in the proper headspace to address it. Like I always kind of remember say I was pretty consistent. Like when I said that when I heard the 7 minute drill, I was just like, bro, it's just like there were bars in there, but it really felt like uninspired, bro. Like it felt like cringy, even. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, bro, like his soul wasn't in that, bro. Like I could tell that was him responding to like the peer pressure to respond, but so even then, like deleting it later, coming back and apologizing and all that, like.
So let me ask y'all this: if he dropped 7 minute drill
Mhm.
and never apologized, and then the fall off comes out, are we still saying that he's quote unquote soft, even though he had the weakest diss track out of all three of them?
That's kind of a tough one to answer because, like, what does it look like after that? Does he stay in the battle? Does he continue to drop more diss tracks? Who is he going at? Does it become like him and like Cole and Drake versus Kendrick, or you know what I'm saying? Like, who's he shooting at that point? I mean, that's really where that goes. But if I'm going off of what you just saying, like 7 minute drill, no apology, that's it. Cole Kendrick doesn't go back at him. There's no additional tracks. I mean, the soft claims probably die down, a little bit more, but I would have a lot more respect for him at that point because I mean, you answered, the shot that was like shot at you instead of like, shooting back with the little, the little Acme Factory joint with the little poof coming out the gun with the flag that drops down after the fact versus, you know what I'm saying?
Bang.
Bang, you know what I'm saying? The little Acme Factory joint, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, bro, like, am I watching Looney Tunes or am I watching like a Adam West and Batman? You know what I'm saying? Like it just I don't know. I would have respected him if he stood on it. Even if they squashed it like behind the scenes with just a public apology. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? Come on, man. Just
Yeah,
I don't
hated it.
know. No, I
Hated it.
didn't like it. I didn't like it. It really changed my perception of him in general because I'm like, I know lyrically you can hang with those two, bro. In some cases, I might. In some instances, depending on what day of the week it is, I might even have him above them. But you gotta have that dog in you, bro. And I just it reeks of a guy that can get you to the playoffs. Might even get you to the semifinals, bro. But he gonna flame out in Game 7, bro. Like when you need him the most, when you need him to like, you know what I'm saying, like be ready to,
Bro, did you just
ball
call
in
this
your
nigga
hands.
Harden?
I mean, if the shoe fits, and I rock with Cole, but you know how I feel about James Harden. I'm just saying, bro. It's giving James Harden vibes, triple double, league MVP, shooting, one man army, make all his teammates better. And when I need you the most, I'm a ghost. Magic City, bad sushi. Spend too much time at the strip club. Overweight. I'm flaming out. I'm tired. Like, in his case, all I heard when I heard bad headspace is I heard Harden, bro. Like, this. I hate that for him, bro, because that I rock with Cole heavy, but
Nah, I
I gotta
rock with
call it
Cole
what it
too.
is, man.
I rock with Cole. Like,
Yep.
like his music, I rock with him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but as a person, it made me look at him a little bit differently, bro. Like,
Yep.
and it is what it is in regards to that. I look at him a little differently now.
Just a tad. Just a tad, man. But
That's fair.
we gonna have to definitely
That's
spend the block on this subject in particular. But go ahead, money.
no, that's fair. I because how I feel about the whole subject is like, yeah, he could say these things, but like what I'm trying to get at is like people can't seem to separate the music from
Mm,
reality. That's where I'm kind of getting at because like yeah, he can rap and say all these things. Yeah, he can say that he's the best on the mic,
right.
but just because he says it on the mic doesn't mean that he has to believe it in in real life, if that makes sense. Cause I can sit here and I can sit here and tell myself I'm the best NCAA recruiter. I'm the best NCAA recruiter. I can tell myself that all day long. Is that the truth? Hell no.
But at the end of the
Hell
day,
no.
though, but hey, at the end of the day, it don't matter whether you the best or not, bro. Like you gotta have that confidence in yourself, like regardless of, you know, it's that goes back to like having like Mamba mentality, bro. Like even if you know definitively, like in your heart of hearts that you're not, you gotta have the confidence that you are. You gotta have the confidence that like, bro, I don't care if you're bigger, faster, stronger, balanced breakfast. I'm gonna find a way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that dog in you, man. And that's it. Just in the case of like like as much as people want to shit on Drake, Drake had the dog in him. He went back at Kendrick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like matched him track for track. You know, Kendrick too. Came back after Drake. Even though with knowing what I know
Pre-recorded.
now, you know, the attempts. there's some question of quality of integrity in those attempts, but he came back at him. However fictitious the trail may be, but he went back at him, and not this. Not I fire a shot at you. Oh my bad, bro. I didn't mean. I really didn't mean to do that. You my dog, man. Let's make sure we cool afterwards. Nah, bro. You
Yeah.
come for me, I'm gonna come back at you. We can break bread like well after the fact. After but hey, I'm a competitor. Even if I know you better than me, I'm gonna do my damnedest to try to come for you. Period. And I gotta have the confidence that I can. You know what I mean? Like that passive aggressive shit, bro. It only gets you so far, man. Until the moment of truth, you will get exposed. You know,
Yep.
you can break all the damn ankles you want. You can put people on ice skates. You know what I'm saying? Like again, and I hate the fact that they tied that together. Knew that I was calling him hard. But it's so accurate, bro. Like you can show Wesley Johnson to his seat. You know what I'm saying? Hit the little and hit the little lefty three and all that, bro. But Game 7, fate of the universe. What you gonna do? I can't count on you to go out there and go 0 for 27 from downtown. And you having a heavy hand in that. When you got a chance to stop the juggernaut, bro. You got a chance to stop the warrior. Like, yeah, don't get me started, bro. Y'all about to get me on my damn pedestal about James Harden. As we're slowly starting to see that in Cleveland, but it's another subject for another day.
Bro, it's crazy. They gonna have like one bad game. You said start to see it.
Well, I'm just saying, man. Like, they shitting on my boy, but they shitting on my boy Spider. He got to take the bullets with him. Where he at?
Nah, bro. Like Spider went out there and got 8 points.
I know.
8.
I know
8.
it.
Like
where was James?
8. Man? This is Spider's team, bro.
I know.
See, you can't look at the quarterback and be like, nah, we're not gonna talk to you. We're gonna blame this on the running back. Nah, bro, that's not how that works.
I'm just saying, gotta get the running game going. When the quarterback struggling, gotta be able to run the ball.
Nah, bro.
I need you to get open.
I ain't gonna let you do that because what it is,
where the defense at?
You mad that I was right because like real talk, he really an upgrade in that system from Garland, and they look good.
That remains to be seen. For now,
not remains. No, he's better in that system.
For now,
he's better in that system.
For now,
no, he's better in the system.
We got to see what happens in the postseason, bro.
There is no for now for that because he's better in the system.
If they go home in the first round,
so if Garland don't make the playoffs,
they would.
Is he better?
No, I'm not saying he's better, bro. I'm not saying that. Obviously, Harden's a better player. Come on now.
Yeah, I'm not talking about historically. I'm talking about right now. Like right now, they both are point guards. I like Harden more still.
That's fair.
I think he's more versatile than him.
I'm not denying that. You know what I'm waiting on, bro. I'm not dismissing James Harden has been the one of the best regular season players ever, brother. But, we're going to start putting them ahead. There's some people out there that got the belief that, I hate that we got off into this shit, but, there's the belief.
About it.
Some people got the belief that he is better than an Allen Iverson all time. He's better than a Dwayne Wade. That he is, up there and flirting with a Kobe, even though he has not a damn ring to show for it. There are people out there that believe that bullshit. And I'm just here to tell you, like, cut the bullshit, bro. Stop it. We are not doing this. He is not number 3, bro. I understand the stats, but those other guys, they won. Those other guys showed me a lot as the top dog on their team. Not flaming out in Game 7s and not, you know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, Iverson, bro, come on, man. Lakers swept everybody. They were supposed, and they should have swept the Sixers. But they always said, nah, bro. Not only am I going to get this dub, I'm going to step over Tyronn Lue doing it, boy. Come on, man. I ain't seeing that out of Harden, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seeing that.
You probably not going to see it if we just being real.
Nope.
The ship is sailed.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seeing him go right at Anderson Varejao, fold his ass up against the stanchion, man. Like, come on. Like, yeah. But y'all got it, man. One of these days we're gonna have to talk about James Harden and keep it a beam, bro. But right now it look good. Right now, we're still in the honeymoon phase. We ain't got to the real world yet, which is the postseason.
Hey, you wanna know what's funny? He's the opposite of Eli.
I will say this:
a great 2,000 games in the regular season, but come them 80 playoff games, what?
I'm mad. Eli just caught the worst straight possible, man. Oh, damn boy.
Just saying, bro.
Damn, bro.
There's not too many regular season players that's better than Harden, bro.
It's not.
It's a very short list. It's a very short list.
Very short. I give you that, bro. I mean, bro, he He might be top 3, like as far as like greatest like regular season people, bro, because he makes you believe that he could carry you to the promised land, bro. But you
And
know,
like Shump said, bro, if you go say Steph changed the game, I don't know if you seen Shump's comment on that. He said,
mm-hmm.
I agree with him though. He changed the game too. Like Steph with the shot, but then he was like that tween
Yep, I
walk him
seen
down,
that. Yep.
double step back. He was like that changed the game. Like he's like you look at LaMelo Ball, you look at everybody doing it. Like he
Yeah,
changed the game. Like that
it
little
did. Mm-hmm.
walk you. Yeah, that's his style. Like
It is
and it's effective.
very effective.
Like
Just not when you need it the most. That's what I'm
hey,
saying,
he
bro.
just wasn't able to get a championship off of it. But hey, the difference is they said Steph couldn't do it with the shooting. He finally did it.
That's
Harden just could never
there's
do it.
there's
But
levels.
I also would
Steph's
say
game.
Harden never had any teammates at their peak level all together like Steph. Like the
But he
Nets,
was
they're all hurt.
supposed-
They were hurt. They were hurt with the Nets.
Kevin Durant was there, but he didn't have Kyrie. I give you that, even though I think
He
that was
didn't
still a
have all
recipe
three.
for disaster. He didn't have all 3.
Mm.
Kevin Durant wears a size 13 instead of size 14. We're having a different story. Let some people take it.
Oh, for sure, because that's all it took to win the series. And he hit the shot. That foot, that big toe.
That
That
big toe.
just got in the fucking way. Clumsy son of a gun.
No, I'm just saying, bro. You game 7, bro. You down by 6 against the fucking Warriors, bro. 0 for 7, bro. Where was all that shimmy, step back? Where was it at there, bro?
Oh, it was there. It was just missing.
Missing in action. APB, like Ghost Recon. It wasn't even a search and rescue. It was a search and recover, brother, because it was sunk somewhere in the Atlantic. It wasn't even on the right coast of the country. Like, oh, whew. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know y'all strike a nerve when we start talking about James Harden, bro. Like, man, like, woo. You won't get me fired up about a debate. Don't try to sell me on James Harden, bro. It's better than Allen Iverson. The Wade bullshit. Oh, bro, it's making me sick, man. Like, no. Anywho. But we gonna get ready to shut it down, man. Before I mess around and have us here for another damn 30 minutes talking about this shit, man.
I appreciate y'all allowing me to get on here and speak my piece because I actually talked to a few of my coworkers about this. I asked them the same thing. It's like, if you're the best person at your spot, and somebody asks you, "Are you the best?" and you say no, can you somebody be mad at you for that? And they said, "Yeah, I mean, I can't." Basically, how I said is like same way I asked y'all. Say if you're the top dog in NCAA, Ross, if you're the top dog in Arc Raiders, and somebody asks if you're the best, and you say no, and everyone's like, "Nah, you can't play like you're the best and say you're not the best." That's how I saw that whole situation.
Yeah,
and that's how the whole internet's seeing it. And I'm just like, well, he can. Y'all just don't want to fucking hear it.
No doubt. But I give you one, bro. Like even now, you know how I feel when it comes to like playing 2K, for example, especially in our modes that we play in the rec and all that stuff. Do I know that I'm the best like big man out there? There are guys that are probably better than me. Do I play like I'm the best? You damn right. I don't give a damn who show up. I don't give a damn who it is, bro. I'm going to come at you with everything I fucking got to try to prove it. Bro, because when it comes to being at the 5, that's my domain, bro. I go back to Dreamcast with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna come for you, bro.
All I'm saying is whenever I step in the wreck, on this 2K, motherfucker say I got a Zen and all I got is this.
Man said no Titan.
That's all I got.
No Chronos. No upgrades.
No scuff controller. Scuff controller with a precision ring. None of that.
None of that, bro. No aim bots, man. No scripts. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm stepping in there. You know what I'm saying?
75% from 3.
You know what I'm saying? I'm out to prove, bro. Like I might not be able to outscore you, bro, but I'm gonna hit money in the corner. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when he open, you know what I'm saying? Y'all start trying to crash on me. I'm gonna catch him slipping and hit Zay for him to hit that damn 3 clean as day. You know what I'm saying? Like
corner 3.
Corner 3 from the hash. You know what know what I'm saying? Like I don't, bro, like that, and that's just it, bro. My goal is like I know, I work too much, bro. I'm not in college no more. I can't dedicate myself to the game the way that I want to. Y'all remember how it was when I was off from work, man? My team Tuesdays, I took a whole damn year off from work, and I was like blowing money in that shit. But
I remember them early Tuesday morning streams.
yeah,
I remember
man, Tuesday,
them.
Friday, bro, 11 o'clock. Live with Frost, man, throwing away bread and trying to do it. But I said I can't do it, bro. I can't dedicate myself to it. But what I can do is
I can't. I simply can't.
well, what I can do is, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find a weakness, bro. I'm gonna find a way to counter it. I might let you get away with it all damn game, but I'm gonna take it away the moment of truth. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Fireball.
Really? You
Fireball.
might need that script, my boy.
Don't do that to me, bro. Nah, really? Nah, you know what, man? Nah, yeah, I can't let y'all do that to you. Not when it comes to 2K, bro.
I just said fireball.
When
I
he's
just said
got when he's
fireball.
got the right teammates that set him up for success, really can hoop, bro. That's all. And I'll see what he can do outside of like the structure where he's restricted. I got the
I
evidence.
know.
to prove it.
I'm always on the court with him when he restricted, and he don't get that ball. And whenever he touch it, that bitch fly.
Like really a ball, but nah, I got that, bro. I'm about to spin. Let me spin, coach.
Fireball.
Hey.
That white dude. He like that white dude in that GIF.
or even crazier, bro. Hey, Ruley be like Ruby Miles after the torn ACL. You want to win? Put Ruley in. Let me spin, coach.
Fireball.
Say, I think I just called you was referred to. I hope you were talking about Rain Dance.
Yup.
Oh, you're right. White chocolate. No, don't do that to my boy, man. He has moments where that happens, bro.
Hey, really, really, my guy. Like it's all fun. So,
Yeah,
like
boy,
really is
man.
by far the most. When I be on the court with Ruli, you hear Ruli, what the fuck?
Well, I understand, bro. Like I said, one of the few people that understand, bro. Yeah.
I mean, we have a whole moment named after you. It just writes itself. The jokes writes itself.
Oh man. Everybody has those moments, bro. He just wrote the book on it, man. He introduced us to it. You know what I'm saying?
I kid.
The book of
Ruli. Ruli 5K. Money know what I'm talking about with the 5K.
Ah, man. Yo,
Look,
boys.
I said that joke, and Ruli and Money has ran with it. Once a week, he posts that dude in the Discord dancing, calling him Ruli.
Now I know what y'all talk about. Y'all ain't shit for it.
Hey.
I can't, bro. I can't, man.
Hey, I'm just Zay sent me that shit. I'm just like, why is this nigga really on my timeline again, bro?
Oh God, I can't, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
Like, bro, they ain't me.
Like nigga, it is you. We know you, Tommy, bro. We know you, Tommy.
Nah,
bro.
we ain't doing that, bro. Nah, I tell you what he is, though, man. I don't give a damn, bro. Hey, King Batch ain't real, bro. Ruli was King Batch for King Batch, man. All I'm saying is, what the dog doing? That's my boy, man. Bro. All love Ruli, bro. You know we love
Hey,
you, bro.
I say this, and this is giving Ruli his props. Ruli never do a nigga like J. Cole did.
Big
I
facts.
promise you that.
Big facts. Nope, he gonna go down
Nah.
with you, bro. He gonna go down with you, man. Even if he got
Even
a
if
J
you
rename,
wrong,
you know
even
what
if
I'm
you wrong,
saying? He gonna go down with you, bro. He gonna go down with you.
I will
Man.
give Ruli that.
Yeah, because boy, the track record in the dynasty speaks for itself, man. Many have came and gone, but my boy still he's still like there, bro. Rocky Balboa
He made a couple
player.
people leave. Made a couple
You know what I'm
people leave.
For good reason, though. For good reason, man. For holding us back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. It's still one of the craziest lines in that Discord. Is Ruli.
Oh,
We know it. I ain't gotta say it. Us three know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah.
I can't.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
You know. Ah, God, man. Nah, good shit tonight. Buddy, I appreciate you, Joe, pulling up and joining us, man, for the back end of the joint, man. But,
No, no problem, no problem.
and,
This what little brother here for. This what
because
little
I ain't
brother
gonna
here
hold you,
for.
man. It looked like it's about to be a quick episode, but it surely almost got us back on track to our usual 2 hour time frame, Joey. Because man, but that's the beauty of the process, man. You just bring people in, man, roll, create content on the fly. We wasn't supposed to be talking about Cole. Ain't had no intentions on shitting on Harden, and definitely, my man really ain't say nothing all episode. Chime in at the last second, and come in with the Hail Hydra.
Yeah,
Larry Rutherford.
speaking of Frost, I'm seeing you in a little bit. See you
Mm-hmm.
in a little bit.
Yeah, you gonna see me in a little bit, all right, bro. You're gonna definitely see me in a little bit, but nonetheless, y'all, we are going to close the episode on that note, man. Appreciate everybody pulling up, tapping in the chat, and always bringing the energy, man. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe to Chris Logic Podcast on all social media platforms, man. The road to 100 episodes continues with the dynamic duo plus my boy Money. But Money, man, you got any words for the people before we shut it down here?
I'm gonna steal Zay's line here because I know he's tired of saying this. Well, he's not really tired of saying it, but continue to pour into us, or to continue to pour into these two guys right here. They do all the hard work behind the scenes, on top of having full time day jobs and all that stuff. So just continue to pour into these two guys because without them, I wouldn't have something to listen to on Thursday nights or while I'm at work. I got off of work a little early today, so just so I can come over here and shoot my little spiel. But and and I also shout out to these two guys for inspiring me to do some side projects because without these two, I wouldn't have gotten back into a little hobby of mine that I was into in college. But maybe you'll hear it one of these days if we can somehow incorporate that. But that's the subject for another time.
New
Uh,
intro, new intro.
you know, some light, but just
No
continue to
doubt.
pour into these two guys. Uh, as much as they pour into y'all with the content. I've been lacking on my part. I will admit, but like I always say, I just work here, man. I just work here.
That's why I'm gonna fire you. I ain't even hired you yet. That's why I'm gonna fire you.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
Let's
where's
do.
Zach when you need him? Where's
Let's
HR
do.
when you need him?
I swear, bro. This has been the longest damn training season ever, bro. It's time to sink or swim, fool.
To go ahead and throw me to the wolves, bro. Just
Oh,
go ahead and do it.
no doubt. We got you, brother. Trust, because when we get rolling, man, hey, one slip up, back to the bench. But nah, money, man, we gonna catch you next week, brother. Me and Zay gonna close the show, man. We appreciate you as always, my guy. Been our number one fan and our guy, bro. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem. No
Yes,
problem.
sir.
And
Wow,
Frost,
man. Yo.
I'm gonna see you later.
See, funny guy, though. You know, see that get money with your mans. But I'm a step. But I see you later.
I know that who I think it is.
Little big brother. Literally. Auburn and Michigan State, literally. God damn.
All right, I'll holler at y'all
Damn,
in a
in
minute.
both leagues.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, bro.
Yeah.
And my fault, it just died on me, bro. I'm like, bro, it's little
Hey,
big brother in both
it is
leagues,
what it
bro.
is. It is what it is.
That's tough. Oh shit, that's tough, bro.
All right, I'll see y'all in a
Appreciate it.
bit.
Yes,
All right.
sir. All right, then, my boy. But
All
yeah,
right, all right,
man.
all right.
But Zay got any
Back.
clap? What's up?
Then there was two.
It
And
was
then there
too.
was two. But like he said, continue to pour into us as we continue to pour into you guys. It's always a pleasure and an honor to get on here every Thursday and do our thing. So hopefully you continue to tap in. We got some good things for you. Um, the draft class, the mock draft episode will be coming soon. If it's not next week, probably the week after. Still coordinating it, but yeah, we go get that rocking, and we got some good things coming down the line for you guys. So get locked in, be in tune, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell their friend to tell their friend, and let's continue this movement. We got some good things coming. So let's go. It's time to get after it. That's how I look at it. Like we've been exposed to some new things, and yeah, we about to get back after it. So
No doubt about it, man. No doubt. And just echoing, man, what the team said, man. We get ready to take off, man. We appreciate the love and support, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna say it, so many times, but be sure to like rock with us, bro. Again, like, subscribe. Check us out on all the social media platforms, man. We are here to do some very big things this year, man. And like the man said, from our recent experience, bro, like we definitely got some stuff that's like cooking up here like very soon. So be sure to like stay locked in, stay tapped in. Be sure to hit all that because we rolling, bro. This is year 2, man. The road to 100 continues, but nonetheless, we're going to see y'all next Thursday with another live episode. Y'all be safe out there. Have a great holiday weekend and a happy Easter. And we're gonna holler at y'all next Thursday, man.
Yes,
This
sir.
is Zay. This is Frost and Zay from the Chris Logic Pod. We're gonna catch y'all next week. Peace.
Peace.